non-Arabic people. It seems to me that the scientific knowledge increases by doubt. Doubt is sort of because all things are sort of proposals as to possible. I know your point. And the Quran says, claims in the very first line, ذَلِكَ الْكِتَابُ لَا رَيْبَ فِيهِ. I would think that this book says that this book is about that type of knowledge which follows from the knowledge of certainty. Imam. I agree with that. I want to point out, you are referring to the modern discussion about its concept and its helpfulness towards creative and progressive knowledge. It plays a very important role. The moment you get doubt, you investigate. So investigation is the child of the doubt. You nourished before, you entertained before. But the word la raiba fihi does not relate to a situation similar to this. It's a different thing altogether, and I explain what it means. The fact is that to say that there is no doubt in the Holy Quran, to claim this just by itself, is a false claim if you take it at its face value. Because there are majority of men who doubt the authenticity of the Holy Quran. So to say, to interpret it as a claim, as if there is no doubt in the Holy Quran, while the majority of human beings doubt the Holy Quran, that would put the claim to be in a position of unacceptability, and throw doubt on the very claim itself. So it does not mean it, could not have meant it. Secondly, even if you believe in the authenticity of the book, and those who do, when they read the Holy Quran, they come across various verses, one after the other, about which they are in doubt. Had there not been doubt, there could not have been difference of opinion and discussion and all these debates of sectarianism and all that. So some sort of doubt there is. There is no doubt about it. And that is the doubt which is promoting knowledge and discussion. That is the doubt necessary for further study, as you yourself suggested. So nobody can deny that doubt, and the Holy Quran itself is not denying that doubt. It accepts that doubt. What it is denying is this, that hudal lil muttaqin, la raiba fihi hudal lil muttaqin. Two types of claims are being made. Number one, there could be a doubt as to what it is if you look at it from a farther distance. There could be a doubt, and you may conceive it to be a bird of some sort, yet it is a microphone. But if you conceive it to be a microphone, and somebody assures you that there is absolutely no doubt that you are right in that conception, look at it from any angle, get closer, investigate it, ultimately it will found to be the microphone. So it is that sort of certainty to which in one place la raiba fihi is referring. ذَلِكَ الْكِتَابُ لَا رَيْبَ فِيهِ. Now it will be read in the context of the first claim. You were waiting for a book which was promised to mankind ever since the inception of religion. Prophets before and prophets of great renown have been promising you that a complete book is going to come, to be revealed. Of that book, Moses has been speaking, and David has been singing the songs, and so on and so forth. So no doubt that it is that book. It is a claim. It's not a proof, but the proof will follow. So when you want to draw attention to a certainty, first you make a claim. So when you read la raiba fihi in conjunction with the first claim, ذَلِكَ الْكِتَابُ, this would be the meaning. Now when you turn it like a kaleidoscope turn and read it along with the second following statement,
then it acquires a very different shade of meaning. La rayba fihi hudan lil muttaqin. The meaning of this la rayba fihi would be that although there is no doubt in this book, in essence, any investigation which is true, which is carried scientifically, would ultimately lead you to the truth that the Holy Quran did not have any doubt. That is the claim. But at the same time, there is no doubt that this is only for those who have a righteous approach. Hudal lil muttaqin. Now, la rayba fihi hudal lil muttaqin can be read together, meaning this: that there is no doubt, but only for those who have a righteous approach. If your approach is distorted, if your eyeglasses are colored, then Allah does not claim that there will be no doubt in this book. That shows that there is a doubt. If there is a doubt in objectivity, then we do not disclaim that this book will be found without doubt. Only we claim this book will be found without doubt if the angle of vision is correct, if there is no colored glass in between your sight and the book, and if your intentions are right and you are rightly framed towards investigation. This is the claim of the book. So here muttaqin means the first step of investigation, or the prerequisite of investigation in the modern scientific term. It is not a religious term here, because it is the very first term used for the Holy Quran, by the Holy Quran, for those to whom it begins to teach religion. So those who do not know religion, how can they be taught in the highest terms of religion, that is taqwa? So taqwa has a preliminary end, also an ultimate end. In the preliminary sense, taqwa can only mean that a quality of following truth regardless of your being unpopular or regardless of your suffering as a result of that following. When you see light, you have that quality of saying it is light. If you, like Galileo, observed a phenomena, and he had to pay heavily for that, but he had the first scientific quality of knowing where the truth lay once he observed the truth. So here taqwa only means this. It is not the advanced stage of religious terminology which is used.
Taqwa means strength.
Strength. Strength of character to recognize truth and the courage to admit despite odds there being against it. Despite there being odds against your admission, if you have the courage to admit the truth and to see and recognize without prejudices. So when I said colored eye view, I meant prejudices. The Holy Quran claims, ذَلِكَ الْكِتَابُ لَا رَيْبَ فِيهِ هُدًى لِلْمُتَّقِينَ. There is no doubt in this book, but it is subject to the observer's condition. No doubt if the observer is righteous, if he has not a colored eye view, colored glass view, and if he is not already bent on certain conclusion to be drawn, and he is so adamant that whether he sees light elsewhere, he will say, no, the light lies here. For those people, the Holy Quran says there will be doubt in this book. Only for the right-minded, there will not be any doubt. This is the claim. Yes, please. I'm sorry, after.